So this was my favorite swing of the day. What I was working on today in a little practice session, um, I'm working on what I call, keeping the club more in front, and I always look at some various things during the swing. So let me just play the swing from down the line first, so you can see it. And then face on. So what was I working on here? Let's just take a look here. So a couple things that I'm paying attention to as I go back. I'm taking the club back. I like to have what I feel extension in the backswing. Even though it's coming to the inside, I feel extension. And then when I take the club up to the top, one thing I like to really check at the top is club face position. I like to plane the club face with the back of the arm. So what you're seeing here is I really like to see that club face get on plane there at the top. So I'm always checking that. That tells me a lot about how the hands are working in the swing. And then as the club comes down, you can see the club face staying nicely planed with the hand, then it obviously gets to impact. Now, the face-on view, one thing I liked about this view was my lead knee position. So, obviously leveraging the club coming down, a very leveraged position. And then as I start straightening the trail arm, notice how obviously the club is very square there at separation of the ball. And then look when the club extends, I always look for this knee to be slightly flexed and the foot has a little bit of roll in it there. This allows me to take the pressure off the back. For those of you with back problems, pay attention to that knee. Even all the way through here, you can see that my foot, even though my foot is still on the ground, my trail foot is still, on the ground here, that lead knee is flexed, and I'm rotating. So I like the roll of the trail foot. I like the knee being flexed. This is helping the lower back. And if you look at down the line, you see the club extend. It becomes an extension of the trail arm. So you see the club extending down the line, heel staying down all the way to there. So that's kind of what I look for in that whole sequence of events. Notice how the club is planing nicely with the shoulders here. So a nice plane of the club shaft too as well. So let's go back, and I'm going to bring up just one swing at a time here. Just look at the face-on view. And let's look at down the line. I'll lighten it up so we can see this one better. It's too dark. Here we go.